Cheers.
Cheers.
We were in the parking lot at a Starbucks, and next thing I know, we're like half naked outside of the car with people.
You know, at first, a lot of people probably got with who they're with for superficial reasons or for survivalist reasons. Like, okay,
Home real late. There was hair in the car. Bluetooth. There was like some other girl's name on the Bluetooth thing.
you know,
You have the woman that's confident as fuck, that knows her true value. No girl wants a pushover. As much as, like, I'm speaking for me, but
Yeah.
I know that I'm allowed to handle.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. As you know, Coy is out on a family vacation, so I have my sister Nyna here. Nyna, how we doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am amazing. Thank you. Thank you for coming. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening, whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded the Men Don't Know podcast app or listen on iHeartRadio. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch is going out all month long till the end of the year. Hit me up if you're on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know One. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the website, mendontknow.com, and shoot me a message. So how are we living? How's everything?
Good. Just trying to stay out them streets.
She belongs to the street. No, I'm playing. You do not belong to the street. Okay, so my question to you, and as you know, I pulled it on IG, and I asked all you ladies, how do you feel if he has a lot of homegirls?
I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Do you think women do mind? Do you think women don't mind?
Honestly, I think insecure women will definitely mind.
Mm-hmm.
But women who are secured, or the men who, shows them the respect and gives them even more security, are not going to mind.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Do you rather him have homegirls or the PS5?
I'd rather him have homegirls.
Well, I guess I'm really gonna have to do something on video games. You women have taught me a lot of things in since the birth of this podcast. Wow, I would have. That's another subject. I'm gonna leave that alone. Now let's dig further into this. Like, okay, so some people say, as long as he hasn't slept with them, as long as I have to meet all of them, and as long as they treat me, they don't treat me with any ill will type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did that hold the same long lines for you?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really secure with myself. So, I mean, whether he slept with them, didn't. I mean, of course, I would hope that the first thing that they do is be kind and courteous.
Right.
But if not, I mean, we can set the record straight.
All right. Well, let's hit up Jessica, see if she's free. Let's see. I'm gonna call just women today, probably.
Hello.
Hey, first of all, calm down. First of all, let me take bass out your voice. I gotta turn you way down. Anyway,
I hate you.
No. Coy's not here, so I'm here with Nyna. Nyna, say hi to Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Oh, hi, Nyna.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Well, why does she get that high and I get the guy hanging around the house high?
Because she's Nyna and you're Chris.
Well,
That's why. There's a huge difference. You're
Anyway.
lucky it wasn't Coy.
All right. Anyway, so we are talking about he has a bunch of homegirls in relationships. And I want you to play devil's advocate. Why do you think women can't handle a guy with a bunch of homegirls?
Man, it's just like everything else in life. Just like how, okay, people want to say it's changed now, but it really hasn't. But a guy can sleep with a bunch of girls and nobody says nothing. A girl sleeps with a bunch of guys and she's a hoe, right? That's just the way it is. It's the same thing when it comes to girlfriends. I don't think guys can handle being friends with a bunch of girls because as soon as a girl throws vagina at you, what's the chances you're going to say no?
Why you act like we don't know what to do with it?
No, because you guys don't know how to say no. Girls have had dick thrown at them their whole lives and have no problem saying no because they don't care. But you guys act like you've never had vagina every time the opportunity comes up. So no. What is this magical thing that you have? Yes, I would like some. I don't even care that you have 10 kids and you're 200 pounds. Sounds great. No.
Wow, you are something
absolutely
else.
Not.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but now I want you to play now. Okay, but what about me? I have a bunch of homegirls I just have a bunch of homegirls, period. You know,
yeah.
Why am I always running into that problem of women not?
Which problem? Which problem are we talking about here? I need you to be real specific when we're talking about you.
I hate you. Why is it that women are so hard to understand that these women are just my friends? These women.
Because most men are exactly the way I said to you right now. And for you, you have a sister. 2, you've had girlfriends from day one. And because you're not that guy that's like, oh my God, I just met this girl. She's so pretty. She's supposed to be my friend and blah, blah, blah. And like, you're all put off by it. Like, you've been around pretty girls for as long as I can remember. So it's not that serious to you.
Go ahead, give me my flowers. Shit. Let me go ahead and take a couple of these.
It's like,
yeah, no, I do 100%.
It's like the same thing for people that I meet now that are like so into like every little thing that's, that's popular right now, or what's going on social media or whatever, trying to impress. Yeah. And I feel like, man, you really must have been like a nerd in high school, and like now you feel like you have money or this or that, and so like you get excited over like a girl talking to you and all this other stuff. Like, it's not that serious. Same thing with the girls. Like, the girls that were not that pretty back in the day, and now they're kind of starting to be pretty, or they find out how to do makeup and hair, and they're feeling themselves. And it's like, it's great and everything, but you've never had attention. Like, relax.
Damn. So Nyna, you think it's based off of attention and people not getting it or seeking? Yeah. People not getting it or seeking it because they didn't have it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, because oftentimes, unfortunately, they might be very envious. There's it's a meme. So there's all these like cute women in the mirror posing, and then in the background there's like, they made her big, and she's like mean mugging and all that, kind of like, what are you guys doing? So yeah.
Envious. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Go ahead.
It's weird. I mean, to this day, I have a close friend, and his girlfriend, or baby mama now. She's met me. She's been around me. She knows my situation. She lives with him. And to this day, every time they get in a fight, he's like, oh, yep, she thinks I'm sleeping with you. I'm like, what? Like, when? Where? I've never gone. Like, when I'm gone, I'm still with somebody. So I don't understand. And it's the most like ridiculous, absurd thing, but it's also like crazy ass insecurities. And don't get me wrong, everyone has their insecurities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every single person. I have my insecurities. Everyone does. But like, to that extent, like, that would be like my other half walking to the living room where Nina's sitting watching TV, and then coming back and me being like, oh, what took you so long? What were you doing over there? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with people? That's what I don't understand.
To me, I don't know. I mean, Some people can't. Maybe, and two, this is what I think too, past relationships have left bad taste in other people's mouths. That,
yeah, but then that's baggage. Like for you, for instance, man, good luck to the female that you end up dating, because if she's not part of somebody's circle that we all are in, she's gonna hate everybody.
You
she's
think so?
I can't. I hate everybody.
Hey, what if she comes in and she just like, oh no, I'm cool. Like, yeah, what's up? Like you don't think there's gonna be that one that's just like, nah, I've been off that. Like, yeah, I did that too. Like, yeah, me too.
No, I don't. Because you tend to not attract that. That's why.
Oh my God.
So no, absolutely not. Especially with your randomness of like, you're that person that I can hit you up. What are you doing tomorrow? Oh, nothing. And then I hit you up tomorrow. You're like, oh yeah, I'm in Vegas. Like, what? Nigga, you were just saying you had nothing to do.
Hey.
And then God forbid it's anything other than that, where, we've had our days where I'm like, oh yeah, we should shoot today. Like, let's do a bathing suit photo shoot. Like, no, a lot of females are not going to be okay with that. Like, oh, what do you mean you just went to her house and took photos? Like, what were you guys doing? Yeah, no, see? Serious problems for you. Good luck.
I can't date. There are women out there just like, nah, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. I'll see you back home. I'll see when we get home.
Where? Go ahead and tell me the last 3 that you dated that were like that. I'll wait.
Wow, that's what we doing. Wow. Okay. Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, new lease on life. This podcast has opened my eyes to help me, to broaden my spectrum.
Exactly?
to broaden my spectrum. I have grown up and matured myself as well. I'm not going to put it all on these women that I have dated.
Is he reading a script right now?
No.
What book is he reading?
I'm just out here looking for love, okay?
Yeah. We'll go with that. I don't know, man. It's going to be a serious situation. And on top of it, we're a different breed of people, our whole group of friends, and I feel like that's why we all get along and all understand each other. And it is what it is. But like you and I always talk about this, is you have a hustle. You have a different personality when it comes to hustle as well as I do. If you're with somebody who's not like that, which a lot of people are not, they don't understand why you're constantly moving. They don't understand why you're constantly networking and talking to people, and it's like a weird thing to them. So either you have somebody who's really supportive, or they don't understand it at all.
Yeah, there's no middle ground. That's for sure.
That's for damn sure. I'm trying to. I done look for that middle for a minute. So you're right. All right, touche. We will be seeing you Sunday. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you as always. Stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
And then make sure I told my guy you are going to fan him with leaves and feed him grapes in about 5 to 7 minutes.
I got the strip pole up now. Isn't that enough?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm laughing. Stupid ass PS5 situation. It's true. No, I don't have that problem.
Right? Hey, that's crazy. Women would rather have their man in the streets than on PS5.
Go in the streets. I was in a relationship for 6 years with Xbox
with the
game.
I was thinking the same thing though, because I was like, there's nothing wrong with when I'm busy. I get every once in a while, hey, I'm gonna go in the other living room and play video games. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't understand why people are hot over that.
Mainly because I could speak on it. It's not the occasionally. It's all the time. Why do you think you only met him that one time at 6 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even going to comment that because I know exactly who him is.
Exactly.
Bing, bing.
That's a serious situation. Yeah, that I understand. An everyday thing, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
But I feel like, sorry to men listening, but if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in life and stepping up your everyday game day by day, you shouldn't have time to play video games every day.
It's true.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. All right.
It's true.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Stay out of trouble. Get the grapes.
All
All right.
See you Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's hop into another one. Damn. Let's hop into another one. Let's hit my homegirl Woody up. Turn that. Set her down. See if she's free.
Well, hello there.
Hey, didn't know who you there. Wait.
Are happening.
Yeah, the theatrical pause you had after picking up the phone. Didn't even know. All right.
Well, you got to make an entrance. Always.
Oh, you did. Absolutely. All right, Woody. Quiz on a little family vacay. So I have my sister Nyna here. Nyna, say hi to Woody.
Hi, Woody.
Hi, Nina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fabulous.
All right, Woody. We have a question for you. How do you feel about your man having a bunch of homegirls?
Well, let's see. I honestly don't mind,
Okay.
but that's also coming from one of the homegirls because I grew up with a lot more male friends than female friends.
Okay.
So I think it would be unfair to him to be upset if he had female friends because my best friend and daughter's godfather is my best friend from kindergarten.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's sweet.
So let's talk about that being the girl, one of the homegirls.
Okay.
So let me ask you
Meaning hanging out,
this. Yeah, so meaning
critiquing the girlfriend, saying she's not good enough for you. Which part?
meaning like you meeting the girl, like what's going on with that situation versus
Usually it doesn't go, it goes well at first. Everybody
Okay.
pretends that they're okay with it at first.
Yeah.
However, I'll say 8 times out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
an issue comes up within the first 3 or 4 months.
Really?
First couple of months, they front like they're okay with it. But usually by month 3 or 4, they're not okay with you calling your best friend who happens to be a female, or when you all get together and it's typically like 5 guys and 2 girls.
Wow.
Usually they're not okay. And then that's when they start attending events. That's when they make sure they're invited to the cookout or they're invited to the movies or Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game. And they don't even like football.
they're there so they know.
They're there so they can watch and make sure.
Wow. Okay.
And I've had that conversation with a few of them, which, they're not long term. They've obviously left a few of my friends and moved on to other things. However, if you're handling your shit at home, I've known him since we were in high school, some of them. And my best friend, I've known since elementary school. If we wanted each other, we would have already made it happen.
Fact. 100% fact. She was here way before you.
Right. And you start out being nice. Then sometimes you have to end your conversation with, I was here before you, and I'm going to be here after you're gone. Take it or leave it.
I mean, that's real though. But at least, I just can't believe you had to have the conversation.
Multiple times.
Like, what are they saying to you?
Usually it's not something that's said. It's that I don't do awkward vibes well.
Okay.
Like you can feel, and Nyna can probably attest to this, you can feel when another female is giving you those stay away from my man vibes.
Oh, yeah. You definitely can.
Like blood
because
in the
then
water,
the vibe off of you, because then your vibe goes, bitch, nobody wants him.
Right.
Calm down.
Damn.
So if you don't try to clear those vibes up quicker than, sooner than later, then there's potentially going to be a problem. And it's usually with them. They'll start arguing.
Really?
Yeah. Why are you going? Who's going to be there? Those types of questions. And for most of my male friends, they're like, why does it matter? We're going here. We're going to a cookout. Several of them live out of state now. So now when they come back and visit, we all get together.
Right. Yeah.
Who's going to be there?
Should. Yeah. Wait, whoa.
When those questions come up, well, who's going to be there? How long is everybody going to be there?
Whoa.
Well, if it's that serious, you need to fly out here with him.
Yeah.
Or make sure he's got you on FaceTime the entire time.
Damn. That is nuts. Has a guy, okay, have one of your male friends had to FaceTime in when he got to the party? Cookout?
No, thank God.
I was about to say.
But we've got to talk some good smack. Like, oh, where's so-and-so at? She let your chain go? She let you off?
She let you off that leash?
Wow.
Yeah, she let you off the leash today.
Well, first of all,
and usually that's the laugh we get. That's the laugh that Chris just laughed. That's the laugh we get.
Wow.
And we're like, why are you laughing? You know it's true.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. Well, you know how she is. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
When you go to the grocery store and she needs you to call her when you get there, it's a problem.
Oh yeah, no.
It happens.
Let me ask you this.
Especially when they come out here. When they come out to Cali, then they're wanting to know, are you guys going to lunch? Are you guys going to dinner? Who's all going to be there?
California is it's a different beast. Okay,
it really is.
It's this is a jungle. We're only lying to you. This is a dangerous game. Okay, last question for you that I didn't know was a big topic. Would you rather have your man on PS5 or in the streets?
This one I had to think about. Because
I did not realize this video game thing was that crazy until a woman, a couple ladies had post like, "Can you get these men off Instagram posting pictures next to their PS5?"
Right, and they've got the multiple screens set up, and then it leads to other things. However, I'd probably rather have him on the PS5 because that can bring in some money.
But I can tell
you,
I
don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but now my sister will chime in. And be
I was gonna say, tell me, Nyna, tell me.
I was in a PS5 relationship for
not PS5.
Well, not PS5,
but a PS relationship.
Yeah, a PS relationship for 6 years, and I can honestly say it's one thing if they're a true gamer making money. By all means, make that money. But when they're not, and it's just for leisure, you want them in the streets, because I literally can count on my hands how many times we actually went somewhere that we didn't have to be back home because got to get on the game.
Play a video game?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
At least if you're running the streets, I know you're coming back home.
Exactly. And you better be bringing some money right behind
Thank you.
But yeah.
Exactly.
No, I thought the same thing until I was in it. And it's very different when you're in it. Yeah.
You want them in the streets.
And there's a big gap between casual, or not even casual, psychotic gamers and actually getting paid. Because if you're limiting how often we can go somewhere or when we have to be back and nobody's paying you, you have a problem.
Yeah.
It's no longer just for fun. You're obsessing over it.
Yeah, it was. It was
Instead
a competitive
of obsessing
obsession.
over me.
Yep, it was. You're 110% correct.
Yeah,
he should have been obsessing over Nyna, not the game.
Hey, these guys will definitely lose their women to a guy with sandwiches. So.
Yeah.
Or some stranger that lives on the other side of the country that they're gaming with, that they have no idea who it really is.
Yeah, exactly.
He gonna lose his girl to a guy with Werther's Originals in his pockets.
Jesus.
So. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
Didn't even give him a Ghirardelli. Werther's Original.
You know what I'm talking about? That old ass candy nobody wants. But hey, Woody, I appreciate you as always. I got a package coming out to you next week. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you guys.
All right, you have a good one.
Talk to you later. Bye, Nyna. Bye.
All right, let's hit a group right now. Let's see. You know, my homegirl Red. Let's see what she's doing.
Hello.
She belonged to the streets.
Not how dare me.
Nah, I'm playing with you. Ray, what's up? What you up to?
Dinner party with Ashley. Lucky for you, I have now 3 pluses for your podcast.
Oh, I appreciate that. As always, am I on speaker?
You are on speaker. And guess how on top? Okay, yeah, go.
No, tell me.
No, you first.
Okay. So, I'm here with my sister, Nyna. Koi's on a family vacay. Nyna, say hi to Red and the gang.
Hi, Red.
What's
hi,
up,
gang.
Okay, so question of the night. How do you ladies and gentlemen feel about... First, the ladies, how do you guys feel about him having a bunch of homegirls? And how do you guys go into that situation of dating a man with a bunch of homegirls? And to the gentlemen there or gentlemen's there, how do you guys? What happens to you guys when you have a whole bunch of homegirls and you date a woman that is not too fond of it? I'll let the ladies first.
Is not too fond of it?
Yeah, I don't think really not too many ladies are fond of a guy with a bunch of homegirls. So.
I mean, well. So let me tell you about the interesting scenario you just called.
Okay, tell me.
So I have a man friend, and that's where I am, and I'm with his 2 homegirls.
Aha! Told you belong to the streets. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
So we actually spoke about this previously, that I'm completely comfortable with it as long as I don't feel like there's any subterfuge or if I'm able to meet an individual. Okay. Because, I mean, I think that we've all had a bad instance with that, which is what causes people to possibly feel some type of way about it. Because, we've all had a situation, unfortunately, probably where we've dated someone who's brought someone around they've been intimate with and they didn't disclose that. Right. And that's an uncomfortable feeling. That feels like betrayal.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think that's, I think that as long as you're open about it, I don't care what sex the individual is. I think it's actually sexist to give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Now, where are your other homegirls that are there? I want to hear from them.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I think my first question is like, well, are they comfortable with me having like a lot of homeboys? Because the way I feel like people, what's it called? Where you
double standard.
Double standard is what bothers me, but also like, what is it called where they're like doing
insecure
within themselves?
Oh,
insecurity.
Yeah.
Oh,
projecting. They're projecting. It's because they're worried or something like that. And so that's what's like my first question is, well, are you okay with me having a lot of homeboys? Because that means if you're up to no good with your homegirls, you'll trust that I'm up to no good with my homeboys. And it's
true.
also very important how like comfortable they make me feel about it.
Okay.
And like how open they are and how they treat me in front of them. Because that I think will like tell everything.
Gotcha.
How they treat me in front of them to make it clear like where I stand versus where their homegirls stand. Which is something that's like, I guess it's validation for me, but it's something I require.
Go ahead now. All right, shit. Okay. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. And homegirl number 2, where you at?
Okay, I'm right here. Hi. Honestly, I think it depends. I think it depends on the guy. It depends on
the type of relationship I have with him. And I think it depends on how long I've been with him too. Like if I'm with him for a while and all of a sudden he has a bunch of homegirls that I'm just now hearing about, yeah, there's going to be an issue.
Oh, fair.
But if from
she sound like she know how to fight though. She sound like she know how to fight though, for real, for real.
She's a Scorpio.
She toxic as shit. Oh yeah, she toxic as shit, boy. She.
No, don't worry.
Yeah,
listen. I like to think of myself as an evolved individual. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. So do I like to think of my R&B, but it's still toxic as hell. Okay. so don't worry. Yeah, go ahead though. I'm with you. Go ahead.
No, I think too. It depends on his culture and how he is when I first meet him. Like if I see the way that he interacts with me, and like he's like a friendly person, but he's only like real feely and touchy with me, and he only shows me that type of intimacy, then I think it's going to be a different story. But just like if you're with your man and you're touching up on all of his friends, he wants you to make him feel special, you know. And so if he's doing that to your girl, that's going to cause his friends, that's going to cause a problem.
Oh yeah, 100%. Go get my gun real quick. I'm saying. No. Okay, so let me hear from the alpha male at the table. King, how we doing? I hope you are focusing on yourself. My guy. You know how we living, King? How we living?
He's funny. I'm feeling great.
You focusing on yourself this 2020, my guy?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey man, focus on you, King, especially. Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, having all these homegirls that are beautiful, intellectual, very independent women around you in a circle, how has it been meeting like that future Mrs. Right?
How has it been meeting that future Mrs. Right?
Yeah.
I haven't had any. I really haven't had any issues meeting women.
No. But how do they adapt to your situation of homegirls?
Give or take, depends on the female. You know, whether she has insecurities or not. Mm-hmm. Depending on her past and her traumas, it may be a little shaky, but I'm confident that I'm able to translate and communicate.
Ooh.
You know,
hey, I like this boy. This boy, okay. He don't sound like Erykah Badu's Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? He sound more like a
funny.
That's my guy. I like that.
I think it's important. No, I think it's important for the male presence to make sure that you know, because it's general for women to have those insecurities and just to wonder, you know, because it's like, why do you have so many female friends? Yep. So I think that it is a responsibility for the male presence to make sure that she feels comfortable. Like,
100%.
Introducing and bringing them in an environment and to see how you interact, because it's fair.
Oh yeah.
And then let them judge based off of that. So honesty, I think honesty is big. You know, if you're not being honest, it'll show itself at some point, and you know, and that's that.
Damn, hell yeah, damn. Hey, I'm not mad at you. You're good. You know what I'm saying? This guy's good. This guy's really, really good. Now, okay, so last question. I'm gonna let you go real quick. Do you play video games a lot?
I would love to. I used to, but I got so much work.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, King. That's Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I fantasize about it, but like I said, I don't have the time, man. Yeah. But I do love video games.
Yeah, but see, and talking to you, and I know my sister over here listening. She used to be Chatty Cathy, but you spitting some gems because she was in a relationship for 6 years with a PlayStation, and I think let me ask you this: how would a woman? I guess you could say, like, what should she do to deviate her man from playing, like, well, I guess she should not even date him, but what should she do if she's in a situation? But a lot of these women are finally coming into fruition where they are dating a lot of men that are quote unquote dying by the video game.
How should she go about it? Well, it's got to be one of those real serious conversations, like a real like make them be like, wait, what's going on? Like, you know, like a sit down, a presentation that is going to be a real serious conversation. I think that's the first thing, and express yourself and say, look, this is a deal or no deal type of thing. And if you can't respect that, then I'm going to have to make adjustments, meaning whatever that means. I don't know.
Yeah.
And see what happens from there. And I think that if he goes about his life still playing his video games and pretty much saying, fuck you, then I think that she should probably move forward because it's about respect.
I did not know how detrimental this video game situation was in the streets. I myself didn't know that it was that serious among the older community, but apparently there's a lot of Peter Pans out there. So,
big time.
I didn't know that. So, ladies, let me ask y'all this: would y'all rather have them playing PS5 or in the streets?
In the streets.
Would you rather have them playing PS5 or in the streets?
Neither. I mean PS5, but neither. I'm about to find a new man.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well. Okay.
Oh no, that's for sure. I mean, you know, it's not, honestly, it didn't really happen until year 3. So yeah, it was like everything was good, and then year 3, all of a sudden, it was just die hard video games. And for me, it's one thing if, you know, you're a gamer, you're making money, additional money on top of what your profession is. But when you're we're cutting dates off like very closely or short to go run and play a game.
Then that's an addiction.
Yeah.
And that's where the priority is, you know?
Yep.
I think even you can compare PlayStation and Instagram right now as addictions that guys have.
Yeah.
Okay. And this has nothing to do with nothing. But what do you do for a living? Nothing to do with nothing. But you very in tune with the.
So true, though.
Yeah. She's
so
very
true.
in tune with. I would have never made that comparison until she said that. So now, like, you know, my mind is very curious.
Yeah, I mean, when it becomes their priority and nothing else matters when they're doing that, that's when it's like their addictions. That's like the issue itself, you know. So I think if they're not willing to like balance that. Just use it as like a distraction here and there at a normal amount where it's not taking away quality time from then your partner. Then you have to have that crucial conversation, or you know, it's enough to walk away.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So true.
Hey, Red.
What's that, sir?
We are gonna have to bring those ladies to wine and girl time.
Absolutely. But we do have to go now because it is our wine and girl time.
Yeah, no. Do your thing. Yeah. Do your thing. I appreciate y'all. As always, please give your sizes to Red. I want to send a merch back to you ladies. And King in the back, my guy, I got you with a backpack and some hats. If you rock hats, let me know.
Perfect, man. I'm happy about that.
I got you, my guy, and I will send the package along with Red. I appreciate you guys. Have fun tonight.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
Take it easy. Y'all have a good one. Wow. All right. Let's hear from the Godfather himself, Albert. Let's see if he is free. Bring him right here.
Yo.
I mean, you guys, you know. Let the king come in when the king comes in, you know. Had to bring the Godfather in right. Albert, how we living, my guy?
Oh, man, good, man. Blessed myself.
Man, you know, God is good. You know. I'm here with Nyna. Coy is on vacation, family vacay. Nyna, say hi to Albert.
Hey, Albert.
What up, Nyna?
Okay, my guy. Hey, check this out. We've had a lot of interesting conversations, and I wanted to bring you in. I just had another king on the phone, and he was definitely focused on himself and very, bruh, he was on it. He was very educated, Like you could tell. But I want to ask you, like, being from our group and our era, and having a lot of homegirls, how is that when in the dating scene, when you having a lot of homegirls, and versus how are the women that that you've tried to date in the past when you were single? How was that, I guess, introduced? Like, hey, I have a lot of homegirls. Like, you gonna either have to put up with it or kick rocks. Like, what are we doing to ease that transition?
Yeah, so I'm assuming we were dating this person for a while. I don't think that needs to be a conversation in the beginning, right? Until it's going to be or go somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a very important conversation to have right away up front as soon as possible when you start to have feelings, and introduce her to your homegirl and vice versa. I think that transparency up front is important, and then so that way you'll gauge, like, look, if she's comfortable with that. Now, of course, there's always going to be the aspect of, oh yeah, I'm cool, just because she likes the idea of you, and not really thinking about how she really feels about you having homegirls until it becomes a situation later down the road.
Right.
But I mean, that'll be up us as men to kind of gauge that, but. Usually homegirls kind of will kind of speak to that as well. Like, no, I don't know about her thing, or you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
So they might pick up on that if that is the case. But yeah, that introduction is very important. Because I'm, you and I are the same, of course.
Yeah.
In terms of we had a lot of homegirls. That's what it was. They were part of the group. We had a big group. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
And so that's just the way we were, we were raised, not raised,
yeah.
but the way our upbringing was, and our high school experience, and even after college and everything. So that's that aspect, is something that a woman has to deal with. And so the way I've kind of navigated through that is, if I do have homegirls and I'm in a relationship and that phone rings or a text, whoever I'm with. They have to be able to put a face to that name or number.
Gotcha.
Whatever comes upon the phone. And then homegirls after relationship, that's for me, that's the no fly zone, because then I wouldn't want that either.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Now let's play devil's advocate. Are you okay with a woman having a lot of homeboys?
Yeah. I mean, that's only fair, because with us having homegirls, that's obviously going to be something that they have to present, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So you gotta be okay with that as well. You can't be like, oh, I got all these homegirls, you gotta deal with it, but whoa. You know what I mean? So I think the conversation, once you guys are in a relationship and that's established, new friends is really what is the question, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of the times, you and I talk about this a lot. We're able to have platonic friends, for the opposite sex, and it'd be just that without no, sexual, or anything, right?
Yeah.
Just enjoy, the opposite sex, for conversation or hanging out, whatever it may be. But there are guys, unfortunately, that do have, their motives of being a friend, whether that's all they can be in the meantime, or they just praying on the guy's downfall, right? So they can come in and do what they gotta do. So and I guess that can work both ways, but it happens more so I think on the other side, because soon as a woman gives the green light, right? You say it best, right? Women get to choose. Or it was on episode one of them. Women get to choose to have sex with niggas.
Yeah.
And it's true. So if a woman gives a guy a green light, then there's not too many guys that are gonna,
okay,
especially if they want to.
Yeah, facts. Now let me ask you this last question for you. How do you feel about the guys that are choosing the PlayStation over their women? We've been seeing it a lot on IG and how these guys is just, and some of them are not in they're not being employed to play games. They're just doing it for the love and the spirit.
Right.
But it seems like the video game is taking control over the relationship.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just saying.
It's a very interesting topic because it's like a lot of guys grew up on games, so in a way it's like it's nothing against the woman. It's just part of their life or culture or whatever it may be. Tapping in. However, there's a mindful aspect to it. We've had
being mindful. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, King. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, there has to be that aspect to it. So there's a reason why your significant other is complaining, right? Because either you're playing too much and you're not taking care of certain other things, and you just gotta know the situation, right? So if you're at home, you're not working or you got home early, you've been playing all day, and the house looks like you've been playing all day, you've been
the house looks like you've been playing all day,
or smell whatever, then it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, right?
Yeah.
But it's all about getting ahead of the situation. If you playing and take a quick break and whatever it may be, I don't know. I'm making up a scenario, but I'm assuming they're living together. But take a break and tie things up because she's coming home, whatever the situation is. Now she may or may not still complain, but she ain't, she's not going to have much ground to stand on because you can be like, well, I mean, look, I took care of it, or whatever, whatever the situation is, but if she come back and it might be on the flip side where she's like, oh shit, okay, all right, man, go ahead, do what you got to do, finish up, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it goes back to that mindfulness that you can't take advantage of that. Like she may be cool about it, but you gotta read the room, right? You gotta be like, all right, I've been playing too much, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, or you you weren't playing, right? And you guys were together, and then you got that text, that call, like, yo, jump on, we're about to get on. Yeah. Then you got to figure out, all right,
what is your best? Yeah. What is your best avenue to?
Right. So I'm not like whenever that happens to me, I'm like. The easiest thing to do without saying no is be like, all right, I can get on at such and such time. Yeah. And they be like, oh man, we ain't even gonna be okay, but shit, then it don't fall back on you.
Yep.
Like, all right, I'll catch you on the next one. Yep. Because they said no.
Yep.
And that's the way I've gotten out of it, to where people weren't like, like I gave you a time. I said I can play in like an hour or two. Yeah. If y'all not gonna be on by then, and that's hey, that's what it is.
Yeah. Sure.
So you just do that, and that way, you get everybody's happy in the sense. Or not happy, but it's a fair compliment.
Yeah. All right, my guy, I'm gonna let you go. Text me and give me the dates when you're coming out, though, because I definitely want to be able to link up, take time out, and be able to.
Yeah, I'm 18, bro. All right, let you know.
All right, appreciate you. All right, man. Thank you again.
Bye.
Nyna.
Bye.
Scorpio season.
All right.
This shit about to be over. Relax.
Whatever.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Damn.
I mean, in all reality, it's about the compromise, but clearly the women who would rather have their women in the streets, there's no
you mean
compromise.
They're men?
They're men in the streets.
Okay. I mean, or women in the streets. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want.
Well,
but I mean,
no,
100%. I think, like one of Reddit's homegirls said, like video games and Instagram is starting to be that addiction
Yeah.
I never would have put those two together.
Me
but
neither.
Yeah,
it's true.
They're always doing it for the gram and this and a third, and it's like they're always playing video. That's crazy. It is. But yeah, me and this is too. Me having a lot of homegirls and just being from that era where like, and I tell people like, we were, I'm from the era where it was, it was cool to have homegirls.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like you didn't have to knock down every chick you met. No, it was cool. Like you was look at more of a dope individual that could have just friends of the opposite sex, because they would speak highly of you.
Yeah.
To other women, and which would further elevate the attraction of the woman you're seeking, because other women are speaking highly of you.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like, hey, man, she.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of guy friends.
Yeah,
so
treat her good. She's good. Yeah, you
I have way more guy friends than girlfriends. So
that's what I'm saying.
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank y'all enough. Like I said in the beginning, merch is going out all the way to the end of the year. Hit me up this month on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. I really can't thank y'all enough for championing with me through this long journey. Like I said, this is a marathon. We are not giving up. We will not be stopping. We're doing this to the casket. So I appreciate everybody that champions this podcast on. I appreciate everybody that hands out a card, a sticker, tell somebody else about the podcast just off the strength of that, because it's all organically grown, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Nyna, we are out. I'm just playing. We're out. Thank you.
Parking lot at a Starbucks, and next thing I know, we're like half naked outside of the car.
At first, a lot of people probably got with who they're with for superficial reasons or for survivalist reasons. Like, okay,
home real late. There was hair in the car. Bluetooth. There was like some other girl's name on the Bluetooth thing.
You have the woman that's confident as fuck, that knows her true value.
No girl wants a pushover. As much as, I'm speaking for me, but I know that I'm allowed to handle